How was my friend? My friend. The word for friend we can relate it to like philos in philosophy, which means the love of wisdom. How is
Mm.
my friend? The friend my
O philosmo.
or philosmo. Very good. And my friends. Imagine we have a masculine or a mixed group. My friends.
I philimo.
I filimo. Very good. And my friend, talking about a female.
I philimo.
I filimo. The same, no, but
Mm.
written differently. But to the
Yes.
ear, it's the same. How would you say she is my friend?
Αυτή είναι η φίλη μου.
Αυτή είναι η φίλη μου. And how would you say they are my friends? Again, talking about mixed or masculine.
Αυτή είναι η φίλη μου.
Exactly the same. Αυτή είναι η φίλη μου. Because είναι can be he, she, it is, or they are. No? So here we would understand by the context, but there's definitely some room for confusion. No?
Mm.
But if you were to say feminine friends, no, my friends, and you mean feminine friends, how would that be?
Οι φίλες μου.
Very good. Οι φίλες μου. My friends, feminine. Οι φίλες μου. And your friends, feminine?
Οι φίλες σου.
Good. Οι φίλες σου. Very good. Your friends, your female friends. So, mu, what we use for my, is actually to me. And su, what we use for your, is actually something like to you. And other languages deal with possession in a similar way. Turkish, Arabic, for example, in Arabic or Egyptian Arabic at least, you know, if you want to say I have a house, you'll say andi bet, at me house. No, and we're doing something very similar when we say oh philos mu, the friend to me. So mu is to me and su is to you. And you will use these words when you mean to me instead of me. So, for example, if you say he's telling me, what we mean there is to me. So we won't use me, we will use mu. So let's practice that.
Mm.
I say, or I tell, or I'm saying, I'm telling is Leo, Leo.
Λέω.
As if it were Elio, Leo.
Λέω.
You say is less, less. So it's a little bit irregular, like tros, Leo, less.
Λες.
How would you say, what do you say? What do you say? And you can use this like, what do you think? What do you say? What do you think?
Τι λες.
Τι λες. Good. Now you can also say, what are you saying to me? Which you can use like, what are you on about? What are you talking about? So here we don't need me, we need to me. What is to me?
Μου.
Good. So what are you telling me?
Τι μου λες.
Τι μου λες. What are you talking about? What are you on about? Τι μου λες. Good. So that sounds quite different to τι λες, which is, what do you think? Like, we want to go to the cinema. What do you think? Τι λες. And τι μου λες. What are
Τι
you
μου
on
λες.
about? We say or we tell is λέμε, λέμε.
Λέμε.
So we see again like the S for you in les, the M for we in leme, but they are a little bit irregular, no? We don't have lume, we have leme. How would you say we say them? And that them is neuter plural. I know it sounds weird in English, but it means something in Greek. We say them. How is that?
Τα λέμε.
Τα λέμε. And this is used like ciao in Greek. Τα λέμε. Τα λέμε. We say them, those neuter things, like we catch up, like we'll catch up. Τα λέμε.
Τα λέμε.
And how do you think they say, they tell might be? Le or les, leme. If you continue that pattern, how might it be they say, they tell?
Λεν. Λένε.
Lene, good. Very good. Lene.
Lene.
So when you find one version of a verb that is not as you expect it to be, you can still use that to guess how the other versions might be, because we will find patterns within that, as we've seen. Tro, tros, trome, trone, leo, les, leme, lene. The word for how in Greek, how, is pos, pos.
Πώς.
If you say, how do they say you? So how do they say you? That means, how do they call you? What are you called? What's your name? So how would you say that? What's your name? Or how do they say you? And what you do you think you would use?
Πώς. Πώς σε λένε.
Πώς σε λένε? And you used say here because it's how do they say you rather than how do they say to you? No, it's how do they call you. So it's se rather than su. But what if you wanted to say, what are they saying to you? What are they saying to you?
Πώς τι σου λένε?
Τι σου λένε. Good. What are they telling you? Τι σου λένε. The closed version of Leo is po.
Po.
Po. P omega. So the pi and omega. Po.
Po.
So like vlepo and do for I see and tro and fao for I'm eating, we have a crazy shift there from Leo to po. How would you say I shall, I should, that feeling starting with na, tell you?
Να σου πω.
Na su po.
Να
And
σου
you will
πω.
hear this very often in Greek as a way of kind of opening up a conversation or starting a sentence. Na su po, like, oh, I wanted to tell you something, Na su po is very, very common in Greek. You will hear that around. So that is literally na, that feeling of shall, to you, I tell na su po. What should I tell you? What shall I tell you?
Τι να σου πω.
Τι να σου πω. Τι να σου πω. Also used very often in Greek, like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do even? Τι να σου πω. What do you want me to say? So we had τι for what, and something was κάτι. Κάτι.
Κάτι.
How would you say I want to tell you something?
Θέλω να σου πω κάτι.
Good. Θέλω να σου πω κάτι. Good. What was I can or I'm able to?
Μπορώ.
Μπορώ. How would you say I can't tell you?
Δεν μπορώ να σου πω.
Δεν μπορώ να σου πω.
πω.
Very good. How would you say I can't see you?
Δεν μπορώ να σε δω.
Very good. Δεν μπορώ να σε δω. Very good. And you went back to se, no? Because it's not see to you, it's see you. Very good. Δεν μπορώ να σε δω. What have you said? What have you said?
Τι έχεις πει.
Τι έχεις πει?
Τι έχεις πει.
What has she told you? What has she said to you?
Τι σου έχει πει.
Very good. Τι σου έχει πει. So again, we don't want to work too much with direct translations now, because we saw that in English both translations are possible. What has she said to you, and what has she told you? So what we're looking for is the meaning, if what we mean is to you. And then we want to put su. Τι σου έχει πει. What has she said to you? What has she told you? Why hasn't she told me yet? Why hasn't she told me yet?
Γιατί δεν μου έχει πει ακόμα.
Very good. Γιατί δεν μου έχει πει ακόμα.